Hi, and welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today you are going to be glazing your turtle. Yes, the one that you made last week out of clay. What is glazing? Well, today we're going to be painting. We're not going to be glazing, but we're going to talk about the process of glazing a ceramic piece or a pot piece. Okay? So, to get started with today's lesson, we have to get our materials on the table. Okay, so today you're gonna need the first thing, your turtle. Yes, the one that you finished last week. Remember, this was a pinch pot that we turned into a turtle, okay? We're gonna talk about that in a second. You're gonna need a newspaper so you don't get your table dirty. You're gonna need a container. A container, an egg carton, or this is a plastic one that I had. I already used it, but I'm gonna use this side today, okay? You're gonna need a napkin, okay, or a paper towel, a container of water, and paint brushes, maybe a thin, a medium, and a big one, okay? Okay, then you're gonna need 4 colors, but let me tell you about these 4 colors, all right? Now, this is the color wheel. I want you to pick a color on the color wheel: yellow, green, blue, orange, red, one color. And then you are going to see what colors around it have also that color in it. For example, red, okay? Red well, orange has got red in it, okay? So my main color is red. You could pick red, yellow, or blue, the primary colors, and then from there you could continue. So I took orange, I took pink, and I took a light pink, okay? So these are the colors that I am going to be using today. All of them have red in it, okay? So you pick those colors that have the color that you pick in it. It could be red, it could be just like me, or it could be blue, light blue. What has blue in it? It has green. Green has blue in it. Also light purple has blue in it. And what else has blue in it? Light blue and dark blue. You could use all those colors. Light green, dark green. All those colors have blue in it. So they have colors that have blue. For example, look at this. You see this here? I picked blue as the color. And then I said, oh, purple has blue in it, but light purple too. And then light blue has blue in it. It's blue plus white. Okay, and it's light blue. So all of these colors have blue in them, okay? So that's why I picked them and I put them here. But today I am going to be using these, okay? So to get started, let's talk a little bit about what we did in the last lesson, okay? The first thing that we're going to talk about is how we made our turtle, okay? The first thing that we did last week was take some clay. We took clay and we molded it. We molded it into a pinch pot. Remember, it was a pot that we pinched into and we made it rounded up like this. Then that pinch pot, we turned it around. And what did we do? We molded some legs, the head, the tail. We molded those, and then what we did was we scored, okay, the clay to make a slip, which is the glue, okay? And we twisted our legs and our head together and our eyes together, so everything got stuck together. See, now it's hard. A week after, it's hard, and it no longer comes apart. Well, don't break it, okay? Or don't throw it on the floor because it will break, okay? It's clay, all right, guys? Now, this is called a greenware because it's been fired one time, okay? Well, I did not fire this one. What I did was I left it in the sun and it got dried up, okay? Because I wanted to show you how to do it without firing, just in case some of you don't have a kiln. Now, what was a kiln? A kiln is the oven that we put our clay into so it could get hard as a cup, okay? So in a kiln, the temperatures are very, very, very high, and it takes away all the water. And that's what makes the clay become like a stone, okay? What we do after it becomes like a stone, really, really hard, is that we put a glaze. A glaze is a paint, okay? There's different types of glazes, all right? Different types of like colors to put on your ceramic. What does a glaze do? A glaze is a special paint that has like a glassy glass. You know what glass is? Like on the windows? It has like this glass effect. And when you put that glaze on a cup, it becomes glassy in the inside. You see here, in the inside, and it becomes glassy on the outside. See, it reflects the light. Even this one and this one, all cups do. Well, most cups do. Like that, when it becomes like glass, you could put your drink in it and you could have your drink and it will not spill, okay? So that's what happens if you will put a glaze here and we would stick it in a kiln. But we're not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use paint. I'm gonna use acrylic paint. You could use any other paint too. And you could just paint on your turtle and it will be finished, okay? So let's begin painting. The first thing that I'm gonna do is put the paint in the container right here. Okay, that's enough. So that one. All my paints, remember, have red in it. Perfect. And close your paints really, really well, okay? So they will not dry. Okay, now that we have our paints, we're gonna put a little bit of water. Just a bit of water so the paint will not be too thick. Okay? And we're gonna begin painting. Now, turtles are usually green or brown, but today I'm gonna make this turtle really bright. Why? Because my turtle is any color I want because I'm the artist. So like you are the artist, you make it any color you want to. All right, so let's begin. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna do is color the feet and the tail. So I am gonna pick a color for my feet and tail. I think I'm gonna pick orange. And the head also, okay? The body of the actual turtle. Turn around. Now, like this is dirt, it's like a dirt, a clay, this is clay. What we're going to do, the paint holds on really, really well. What I don't want you to do is paint the bottom of the turtle, never, because it will stick to the paper and you will not be able to get it off the paper, okay? So a little paint on the paper is fine, but you don't paint the bottom because the paper will stick to the clay. That also happens when if you paint, if you put the glaze on the bottom of a cup or in the bottom of your clay piece, it will stick to the oven and you will not be able to take it off. That is why all these cups have no glaze at the bottom, okay? Take your small brush for difficult places, like around the eyes. You see? Oh, I love it! Okay, and now we need to make the top of the shell of our turtle different colors, so that's where the other colors come into play. So take your small brush, okay, and we're gonna start with red, maybe. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix the red. When your paint is too thick, just mix it with a little bit of water and that will be fine, okay? Now each square I am going to paint a different color. See, you could do this. It's fine if you come out a little bit, okay? It's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then here, like there's no more square here, all you have to do is follow the same color Why not? Okay? We're gonna be creative. We're gonna think like artists do. Artists are very creative and they make up stuff. And down here I'm gonna put some red too, see? Like I did on the other side. Now I'm gonna go to this one here. I'm gonna do like, yes, like diamonds. See, and I'm painting all around the legs also, all around red, because it's going to be okay. See, like checkers. Now I have like a checkers piece right here. Okay, see, it's like checkers. I'm missing here one. Yes, I'm missing one right here. See? Now it's like a checker piece. If you finish, if you follow one, you know, the lines that we made last time, you have like a checker piece. If you have another pattern, then you kind of paint on your pattern. What I did here was that I went all around the legs and I painted red all around the legs, okay? Now I'm gonna take my other two colors. Oh, I love that color when you mix that up. How nice. Okay, I'm gonna take my other two colors and I'm gonna paint one line one color and the other line another color. For example, this really light pink. It's like a beige almost. It has red in it though. Okay, I am going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the middle one, no. I'm gonna paint this one, this line right here, in that light pink. Oh, here we go. And now you're gonna take the other pink, okay, or the other color that you have, okay, whichever one you pick, and you're gonna paint the other, okay, the other squares or the other diamonds. If this happens that your paint runs, just take it off with your finger and you fix it later, okay? I'll show you how. And now I am finished painting the shell of my turtle. Look at that. It's all finished. Okay? Now the eyes, I'm gonna make them, let's see how they look pink. Okay, you could choose to put one color and then if you don't like it, just paint over it, okay? Now in pink, do they show up a lot or no? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe the eyeball will make it in red. And like that, it will be more, we'll make more emphasis on it. The eyes, right? See, do you see that a lot? No, right? Maybe red, let's try red. Okay, let's wash this pink off. Take some red. And first let's paint the eyeball and see what happens. Oh, I don't know if that's not too bad, you know? I don't know. Let me see the other one. Do you like it like that? I don't know. I think I'm gonna make everything red. Okay, and now we have some red eyes. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make the eyeball pink. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me fix this little piece here. That hold on. That got some pink on it. Okay, fixed. And now I'm gonna put some pink right on top. Okay, pure pink. You see? You put a dot of pink and a dot of pink. And there we go. We have our turtle. And maybe, just maybe, if you want a smile on your turtle, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna make that smile because we already made like a mouth on it. And what you do is you take your paintbrush, draw the smile, okay? And if you want to, you could also take your paintbrush and do the toes. 1 toe, 2 toes, 3 toes. 1, 2, 3. And you turn it around, just like this. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. Now, the last thing that you do, because this dries really, really fast, is go over mistakes. So for example, see, here there's too much paint, too much red paint. So what am I gonna do? Just take some orange and just fix those little mistakes, okay, that you see all around. You paint over them, okay, because nobody's perfect, but we could always fix mistakes, okay? So there we go. Now I have my turtle with its red and pink eyes and all beautiful and lovely. So I'm gonna put her right here. She needs to dry, so what you need to do is put it away, okay, and let it dry. All right, so let's go over what we have done today. Today we have picked, okay, to paint 3 colors in the color wheel. 1 basic color, blue, red, or yellow, okay, or green, purple, or orange. It doesn't matter what color you pick. The only thing that it has is that the other colors that you pick have that color in it, okay? For example, I picked blue. Light blue has blue in it. Purple has blue in it. And this violet purple has blue in it. So all of them have blue, okay? Just like red. Pinks have red in it and orange has red in it, all right? So those are the colors that I wanted you to choose for your turtle. Those are called the same type of hues, okay? Now, then we painted it. We painted the texture on it, and each turtle is going to be different because you're the artist, and your turtle is not going to be the same as another person's turtle because your style is your style. So just enjoy it. If you use acrylic paint, it's going to be shiny already when it dries. But if you don't, what you could do is take half a cup, okay? If whatever container you use, half container of glue, half container of water. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it very well. And then what you do is you glaze it so it's shinier. All right, if you like it shinier. If not, just leave it like that. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week with another awesome project. Bye bye.